could not hold a glass of water with... I don't think you're a hypocrite, Alyssa, and I would never call you that, but I hope that when you worked for the president, that older president, who I think we have a clip of, could not walk down a ramp, could not hold a glass of water with one
Sunny,
hand.
guess what? I'm not supporting him for 4 more years.
But I hope you had those discussions with yourself and your colleagues when you worked for that guy.
And I've praised Nikki Haley and Tim Scott for talking about a next generation of leadership and directly saying that Donald Trump's age is as much an issue as Joe Biden's is. Hands down it is.
2 days later.
Am I going to keep going, or am I going to get
Yes, because I'm not finished.
Answer my question. You know what? I kind of feel like I need to go to break right now.
Let me...
Maybe.
No, she's ready to answer the question. Because I can't hear anybody saying anything.
It's hard when you're being interrupted.
I know. So maybe we need to just figure out how we do this again. Let's have this break and let's figure out how we're going to make this work. We'll be right back.
Yes, welcome back. This happened recently on The View, where Sunny Hostin and Alyssa clash over Trump. Hating Trump is something that can never stop with these people. Now look at what Sunny Hostin was saying. That old guy that cannot walk. But when it concerns Joe, they will never say a thing. They will appreciate him even if he falls down. Alyssa was bashing Trump when it led to this argument where Sunny Hostin went further to say a lot of things that angered her. Whoopie Goldberg could not hold back, decided to take a break because he was reaching a certain level. Nobody was actually saying anything again. It was a clash. I understand this is not something strange with The View. I see this to be important. We look into what happened exactly. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. And if possible, why not share this clip?
Soulless.
First time in 83 years.
That's Chris Christie is not a factor here in my view. I think
Why do you think he's joining?
I think he's pugilistic. I think he wants power. I think he wants so much power that in 2017 he closed public beaches to all of New Jersey except for his family and his son, so he could have his son's birthday party on the beach. I think he thinks.
How does he get power by entering the race?
I think he thinks he's special. But what scares me, Alyssa, is that you are incapable of defending a man that you worked for, that you know
not.
of.
Oh, no. Why don't you ask me a question
you're saying
rather
that you
than...
need to hear.
I did ask you a question.
She did. And you
said
said that you needed to hear more from him. And I don't need to hear more from Pence for several reasons. Because when I lived in India...
Well, you just accused me of something, so why don't you let me actually answer? You're not going to vote for a Republican ever.
No, I'm gonna finish what I'm gonna say. The thing about Pence here is that when I lived in Indiana and I went to Notre Dame, he had a terrible approval rating because of the way he treated the AIDS crisis. Awful. A lot of people died because of him. A lot of people died because of how he handled the COVID crisis.
You defended Cornel West yesterday, who would destroy our countries, though.
He also was a parrot for Trump.
Don't make this personal. Let's hear.
He spearheaded the Trump.
Sunny likes to make it personal with me, so we'll just... Are you going to give me a chance to answer?
Speaking the truth. Spearheading Trump's COVID-19 agenda of downplaying the virus.
Well, this is not what the show is about. This is Barbara Walters' legacy. Let a woman
view.
It's everybody's view. No, it's Sunny Hostin's view.
And Pence did not quarantine. Pence did not quarantine himself.
You said, why would someone vote for him?
Are you just going to keep going, or am I going to get...
Yes, because I'm not finished.
Answer my question. You know what? I kind of feel like I need to go to break right now.
Let me...
Maybe. No, she's ready to answer the question. Because I can't hear anybody saying anything.
It's hard when you're being interrupted.
I know. So maybe we need to just figure out how we do this again. Let's have this break and let's figure out how we're going to make this work. We'll be right back.
Yes, if you are getting any noise on the background, rain is falling outside. Now, when you take a look at this video, it clearly shows you how The View operate. When they realize you are to put out points, they will not allow you to speak. Look at what is happening here with Sunny Hostin. She went after Mike Pence and Christie, Trump. then bring up something about Alyssa that she's always standing up to defend Trump, and after putting out her points, she didn't even bother to give a chance for her to speak up, for her to express herself, or defend herself, particularly through that kind of accusations. Alyssa, to me, has been bashing Trump on this show for a very long time. So standing up to say, oh, she's always there to defend Trump, it is something I have never seen. I've been watching this show for some time now, reacting to their videos. When I saw these actions, I was not surprised because the viewers always have this kind of show where they will finish the show without you actually even picking out something to learn from. It's either they're laughing or they're doing this totally insane. Whoopi Goldberg could not take it again. I saw Mike Pence, coming out recently to announce his candidature. When you look at what is happening with him, I don't even want to go there now. I think we will do videos particularly to what is happening with the Republican Party. You will see clearly. Ask yourself these questions.
Is wrong because they're black is wrong, and I can say that, and so I can't do anything more than be myself and be honest. We're not sitting on Fox News, we're sitting on ABC talking about real issues and having real conversations that I hope people can sit at the table that are conservative and are liberal and they repeat and have and get along to make real progress, and then do what Whoopi said and vote people in office that represent them, whether it's guns, whether it's about whatever the issue is, that you can vote for conservatives or liberals or people in the middle that represent you.
It'd be great if
Well,
the
and
party
Matthew McConaughey
represented.
kind of spoke to that. He said you have to find common ground right now.
Yeah.
Like we have to find a way to rise above this political back and forth and counterpunching because it's that urgent what's going on right now. And that's where I think the Chris Murphy interview, I saw what you saw, which is, yes, if I had it my way, I would snap my fingers. There's so many things I would do, but I'm not in a position to do that. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to give and take. But I want to do something because that has to happen.
But the Republican Party already has said, many of them, that taking those AR-15s off the market is a no starter.
Let me just say this real quick.
It's all about the guns,
I know,
all right?
Can I just say this real quick as a gun owner?
Yeah.
There are people in this country that genuinely own guns and just do so for the same reason that we all sit up.
An AR-15?
No, let me tell you. Okay, let me give you a story. There's a man in Connecticut that watched his neighbor have a home invasion and watched their whole family get killed. He built his own AR-15 because Connecticut won't let you buy them, but you can abide by rules that allow you to build them. And then he has one in his house to protect his family because he never wants to see that happen again. He is a black man. It's odd. Most AR-15 owners are former military,
Okay.
35 plus
Let me
and
say
married.
one more
So
thing.
that's all I'm saying is that they're not these crazy people.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Once black people get guns in this country, the gun laws will change. Trust me.
That's what happened with the Black Panther. Black people have that.
Trust me on
That's what
that.
happened.
You will see what is happening with this show. All the Republicans, they always struggle to bring. You are actually not even allowed some time to really express yourself because of situations like this.